Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to jump right in and let's see where you are right now. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past, your strength, your near future. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the death card. So Scorpio energy coming through. So change and transformation, endings and new beginnings. I'm getting a period of stagnation is coming to an end. So I actually got this in the Virgo reading as well. So if that may resonate with you, depending on your placements, depending on the title, really just listen to the titles here when it comes to your sun, moon, rising signs, and even your Venus. They may not all resonate, but I'm already getting a very clear connection between these two. And so your current energy here with the Two of Cups, this is union with another person. So it's love and relationships. So take it as it resonates for you. But with the Three of Wands, if you have been kind of patiently waiting for somebody to get their act together, or maybe you've been kind of going through something, it feels like some sort of waiting period is coming to an end with this Three of Wands. It's actually connected to the Death card. The change that I'm picking up on is stagnation. Something here is going to start opening up. You're going to start to see some progress here. And what you need to focus on, so we have the Devil. It's your energy. It's your card. I don't know why Capricorn is the devil, to be honest. I have strong Capricorn in my chart, and I don't think of myself that way, but this really is about focusing on you, focusing on your priorities. And so when it comes to any kind of structures that you've put into place for yourself, this might give you an opportunity to reevaluate them. So during this period of kind of wait and see how things are unfolding, if you've been doing a lot of thinking and analyzing and trying to figure out what really is going to be in your best interest, the Devil showing up here and what you need to focus on says, now's the time. Take some action against that. Whatever you feel like is in your best interest, move in that direction. Queen of Wands showing up here in the past energy. It feels like you've already been taking some action, but I'm getting even more action is necessary here. So if you are in the process, I'm getting breaking an old cycle. If you're in the process of breaking an old cycle or releasing expectations, that one just came through really strong. So if you have expectations around, maybe it's a person, whatever this Two of Cups is, the union here with another person, it's letting go of expectations. I'm almost getting like a surrender feeling, a surrender to the process. Showing up here in your strength is the Sun card. Now the Sun, it's hope, it's optimism, it's Leo energy, it's the promise of a better day. And it feels like what you're doing is you're really looking off into the future. You're able to see things more clearly now. It feels like whatever this waiting period was, it allowed you to really focus on yourself and get clear on your own needs. And so with that clarity comes a lot of hope and optimism, like, oh, I can go down this path and I can have exactly what I'm aiming towards. And the universe is giving you a big yes when it comes to that as well. So having the Wheel of Fortune showing up here in the near future, it's more of that positive energy. It's Jupiter, it's growth, it's prosperity, a positive turn of events. It's also the card of the eclipses showing up in your near future, which we do have one showing up here. That will be on Sunday the 7th in my time zone. So I'm in the Eastern time zone. You might see things over the next week build in speed. We go from this period of things moving at almost a snail's pace, or maybe not even moving at all, to all of a sudden positive forward movement. So pay attention to whatever is picking up in speed here, because that is what's meant to grow and expand during this eclipse cycle for you. And what the universe is doing to shape the situation here, I've got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is you investing in yourself and your future. It's because of the Two of Wands. You're able to see into the distance, recognize real opportunity, real potential, and then move in that direction. Showing up here in your hopes or fears, High Priestess, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. You want to be able to, and it feels like you are. There was something about aligning with yourself during this period of, we'll call it stagnation, that period of a lot of low or maybe no activity taking place between you and another person. What it gave you an opportunity to do was really focus on yourself, what you need, but it got you back in touch with your spiritual self. And when you're aligned that way, you tend to trust your intuition more and maybe look there for the first answer as to, well, what am I supposed to do now? Let me ask myself, because you do have the answers within you. Showing up here in the potential outcome is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, I'm getting a lot of growth and prosperity out of that one as well. But it's your wishes, your goals, your dreams actually becoming real. You're going to start seeing these in the 3D. So I love the way that's coming through. And just as a reminder, these videos are only available on my YouTube. The channel name is Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. The handle is at Tarot with Michelle. And on TikTok, it's at Tarot with Michelle. So let's get the Two of Cups here with the Three of Wands, Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands, I'm getting a lot of inspired action. Wherever you feel inspired to take action relative to a relationship here, take it. Take it. I'm also getting the sense that somebody is going to come in kind of out of the blue. If the period of stagnation stops on their side, where they feel inspired and motivated to take some sort of action, they're going to just show up. Maybe you, it could be the other person. Take it as it resonates. Tell me about the Devil. I'm also getting, even if you'd never expected this person to take some sort of action because maybe they've been that slow or just there's been no activity here, all of a sudden this person is going to have a fire lit under them and they're coming towards you. Tell me about the Devil. Six of Swords, yeah. Six of Swords, so it's a movement card, and what you're doing is, as you embrace what you really want for yourself, you're letting go of old expectations, old versions of yourself. You are moving on. You're moving towards what you really want. And it is absolutely connected to the full moon that we're about to have next weekend in the sign of Pisces. It's a lunar eclipse, and you can see the moon at the top corner of the card. It feels like you're moving in this direction. That speed is going to be part of the message over the next week. Things are going to pick up in speed. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tower. So the Tower is a sudden breakthrough, and it feels like that's what you've been doing. Something happened here in the past, either a realization on focusing on yourself and the realization on what action you need to take, or something was removed from your path so that you could see things more clearly. The Tower inspired the motivation and the action. So however it affected you, the idea was that you were meant to grow and expand. And with whatever was in your way had to be removed. You weren't able to see it or fully understand how it was affecting you or what you needed to do in order to remove it. That's where this Tower intervened. So it's showing up in the past. This is already a done event. Now you're just moving forward. Tell me about the Sun. Two of Cups. Yeah, you can see a future with this person very clearly, the way the energy is coming through. Now that the obstacles have been removed and things are starting to pick up in speed, it feels like with the arrival of this person, or maybe the action you take to kind of bring this back into union, it feels like you're able to see things with a lot of clarity, like nothing is hidden from you at this point. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Empress. So the Empress is Venus energy, and Venus rules relationships. And so this is a divine union coming into union. So if this is a twin flame, this could be a twin flame reunion. It could be a past life soulmate coming back around with that divine union card showing up here. Even if it's a new person, because it doesn't have to be somebody here from the past. This could be that maybe your love life in general, because I'm getting that storyline where maybe your love life in general felt like it was on some sort of pause or delay so that you could focus on yourself. And now with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress card, you've got a divine union coming into being. Tell me about that Seven of Pentacles here. Strength card, Leo energy. So the Leo energy is a lot of courage, focusing on yourself. And I got the phrase taking it easy. So you might have been taking it easy for a while, and you might feel inspired and motivated to keep investing in yourself, keep moving forward. But the courage isn't just about the actions that you take. It's also knowing when not to take action, not act impulsively, really give yourself that opportunity to take a step back, evaluate what you're trying to accomplish, and then move forward. It's courage in both ways. Even when you feel inspired to act, it's just making sure that you're acting from that courage or that balance that you want. Tell me about the Two of Wands. We've got the Devil showing up here. You're able to see the Devil, but then I get the Two of Wands again. And so it does feel like here, literally, the Devil was blocking the path. The Two of Wands were there, but you had this veil over you and you weren't able to see it. And the Two of Wands here, it feels like once the veil is lifted, you're able to see very clearly where real opportunity exists. And that's the direction that you're moving in. You feel inspired and motivated. Tell me about the High Priestess. Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is movement forward. You're trusting yourself. This is connected to your courage. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your intuition. So when it comes to any action that you're taking, the inspiration and motivation is really coming from your power center, your solar plexus. Tell me about that Nine of Cups in the outcome energy. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is forward movement. You're moving in this direction. You're going to continue moving in this direction. The more that you see your dreams become real, the more that you step into this divine union, it feels like the more solid all of your dreams become, and that you feel motivated to go after all of them. So Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.